What's going on, guys? If you guys are looking to learn how to scalp futures on a day in and day out basis, I have one spot left, okay? Just one spot for the lifetime membership gold package that I offer in the Discord. You get access to the live trading webinars, you get access to the watch list, you get access to the community, you get access to the lessons, the courses, whatever. I got one spot left. If you want to take advantage of it, that link is going to be down in the description box. Make sure you guys take advantage of it. Again, it's first come, first serve. But today, I'm also going to what I also want to focus on is if you're looking to scalp futures, I would focus on the first 2 hours of the day. Okay. If you cannot make money in the first 2 hours of the day, it's probably better to come back tomorrow. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you mental equity. It's going to save you stress levels. It's going to save you time, right? Focus on the first 2 hours of the day. And I think once you start to master that, then you can kind of broaden your horizons. Now, we had some traders do some really, really good things. Marvin, if you're watching this, congratulations, buddy. Sam, if you're watching this, congratulations. You guys absolutely killed it. Who else was in there? Someone else was in there. I'm forgetting, but you guys will let me know. This is what I want to say. A lot of the guys have been scalping with very, very good success because what they've been doing is lowering the expectations, right? So if we're trading the NQ and instead of looking for 25, 35, 45 points, we're having high rate of consistency and a high success rate because we're dumbing that down to around 10 to 15 points, somewhere in that sweet spot. You as a trader, based on your position sizing, needs to find that sweet spot. But if we can identify moves and we can start taking profits between 10 and 15 points on the NQ, I think that you're going to start hitting at a 65-75% hit rate. When you do lose, it's okay. It's only going to take 1 to 2 trades before you get those losses back, and you're going to be able to continue. Now, this was the first trade that was taken off the open here. We did have a setup that came at 6:20 in the morning. Majority of us missed that. That's a full disclosure right there. Nobody really took this trade setup here. So again, we're not going to be, sitting around over here at Evolution Traders acting like we're heroes that we catch every single move. This setup happened. It was a nice setup, but it happened before the bell actually rang. And, not a lot of us trade that pre-market session. But the first real setup that we had here came closer to the first hour candle. Once that closed at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you'll notice here that we closed below the 20 SMA, and you'll notice here that we got a little bit of support at this 50 down here below. It gets confirmed at 7:05. This is the short position that was taken. And as we start to break down is when you want to take those profits. So when you take those profits, you're looking for that 10 to 15 points. That next setup that you had came here at 725. It confirms at a price of around 15,533. And then you can see here, it quickly runs up into where? The next level of supply. So guys, if you're interested in learning how to use this big chart to your advantage, so you understand where potentially you should be selling, where potentially you should be getting out at, make sure you take advantage and get into that lifetime membership package. Again, I've only got one spot left for, before I close it out. But what we're looking at here is 2 trades essentially that last, the first hour of the market. And you would have essentially been able to take, 15, 20, 25, 30 points if we're looking for that 10 to 15 point sweet spot. So 30 points on, 4 or 5 micro contracts can be a very, very good win. If you're trading one mini, it can be a phenomenal win, right? The guys are doing it as well on the ES. So if I bring up the ES, right, because I did have someone who took the trade on the ES this morning. And this trade that we're going to look at here, if you look at this short position here on the ES, right, we lose the 20 SMA here. We do have some support, but if we just kind of trust, the 5 and 10 day moving average to kind of use as our guides in case we do get over, then maybe we can close out there instead of using the full 1 bar stop max pain. But if you look at this price here at around 45.13, it goes from 45.13 all the way down to around 45.08. Essentially in 5 minutes, you would have been able to take 5 points out of the ES. Now, yes, it goes down a little bit more, closer to 10 points into this bottom demand zone. But even if you were playing a couple of contracts, even if you were playing, one mini contract on this, you would have made really, really good money taking 5 points off the market. If we look at the second setup that happened here at 7:30, almost identical to the NQ, right? So if we look at the long setup happens here at 45.18. The time is 7:30 in the morning. You would have been entering into the 7:35 candle, and that runs up another 5 points. So essentially there's 10 points on the market within the first 30 to 45 minutes of the market open. So again, guys, in the first hour of the market open. So guys, it's not about capturing the move all day. It's not about letting these things just go and thinking you're going to make $1 million. Be realistic. That's one thing that I really focus on is, setting realistic expectations, because at the end of the day, we want to be able to come into this market each and every single day. We want to be able to identify these levels. We want to be able to take the trades with full confidence, again, because emotions and confidence is key. Without it, I don't care how well you can read price action. I don't care how well or good your strategy is. I don't care how well you can identify the setups. If you can't actually act on them, that's what I try to focus on a lot at Evolution Traders, is getting you to overcome the fear, is getting you to understand that we're going to win and we're going to lose. And if we lose, so what, right? There's always that next trade that's going to put us back in. There's always that next trade that's going to make us break even. There's always that next trade that's going to put us back into the green. And it's going to take time, but it takes 15, 20, 25, 35, 40 trades under your belt, doing it over and over and over before you finally get the confidence to just kind of come into the market each and every single day and pick it off. So many traders are worried about, oh, they don't want to lose, or they're hesitating, or maybe this or maybe that. Guys, there is no maybes. It's either going to win or it's going to lose. As long as we are sized properly, the losses are going to be like this, guys. We just brush them off and we find the next setup and we attack yet again. So again, if you guys want to get involved and you guys want to get into the room, I've got one spot left. I'll see whoever it is that decides to come in. I'll see you guys on the inside. Let's get to work. Let's make some cash together. Let's build a relationship with great friends in here. Let's use each other to make money in the stock market. I'll catch all of you guys on the inside.